We're going to move on to the next person. And let's see if she's nice enough. She's decent enough. I ran across her last night. Let's see if it's as good as we say it is. I don't know how old she is, but let's see if we got a maturity level here that maybe she's got a right head on her shoulders. Let's see.
Oh, we can't hear you, Mama. Turn your volume on. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
No.
Okay, how are you? What is your name? Am I saying it right, Alicia?
Yeah, but I got a little problem. Your show say 21 or older, but like I turned 21 in September.
Ooh, so the app now.
Wait a minute, hold on. Is Kendra gonna break her rules? She gonna break her rules or she ain't gonna break her rule? Cause the girl's 20 years old. She do it for who she wanna do it for. So she gonna break her rules right now for this girl. Knowing full well she ain't number 20 years old, full of life, full of promise, full of young, all that good stuff. But she gonna break her rules for her. Why? Are you gonna tell us why you're gonna break your rules for her? Let's see.
18 and older on the app.
I got the app.
You're on the app?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you can proceed with the show because you are on the dating app, and the app does have an 18 and older requirements. Ooh, child. All right, let's do it. Alicia? Hello?
Which is why I picked her, Erica. What the hell are you doing? That girl, if she got a nice body on her, that girl can walk into freaking Walmart and get the fucking manager, or walk into wherever and get a man. Why is she at Kendra G's at the age of 20? You ain't got no friends from high school. You ain't got no that's all she got to do is go to the local college where a whole bunch of international, regular, out-of-town men go to school. That's all she need to do is hang around in the doggone cafeteria and she'll find her a boyfriend. Why is it that she's on the Kendra G looking for a man? This is what I asked myself.
Yep.
Okay, where you calling from?
Louisiana.
Louisiana. And how old are you?
20.
20. That's right, you did tell me that. Duh. 20. What you do for? Do you work, baby? What you do for a living?
I'm in college right now.
Okay. You live with your parents?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the summer, yeah.
Okay. And you have any kids?
No.
And never married, right?
No.
All them opportunities to meet men at her school. All them opportunities to meet other college students. All of those opportunities. She got all of those opportunities to meet all these different schools, go to different schools. Her and a group of girls. Her and 3 other girls. That's all they got to do is go to another college and go to a party. And you'll get another man. Why you on Kendra G's out? Why you on there?
Oh.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
Okay. So we got Alicia, Louisiana, 20, Libra, college student, no kids, never married. What you studying in school?
Right now accounting. I'm trying to get into real estate.
Okay, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for?
Basic, I'm looking for someone who's Christian. I grew up Christian and I'm very much into my faith. It doesn't really matter which part you are because I don't know what part I am.
Wait a minute, why y'all don't never go to church? I don't understand. Why you don't never go to church and find you a church going man? There's all kinds of seminars, there's all kinds of retreats, there's all kinds of programs and possibilities at the school, at the college of religious things. You go into a class that teaches religion, you'll find religious boys. She on Kendra G.
But yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Ladies, I love you dearly, but y'all showing y'all jealousy in the comment section. Y'all showing y'all jealousy in the comment section. Now the girl is 60 days away from 21. Let's start there. But secondly, she's on the dating app. And the dating.
No. You done had other people say they were on the dating app, and they were younger too, and the whole night, and you kicked them the hell off. What's the difference between her and them? You should have hung up the minute she came up there on that damn live, because see, Kendra been scraping the bottom of the barrel lately. That's the problem. She's been scraping the bottom of the barrel with the candidates that have come up there. No, we're not talking about church. She could go to the college and go to all the religious courses that they got, and she can sit in on some of those classes and see if there's some good men in there. That's what I'm saying. I guess you can. That's all I'm saying. She can do that at the college.
Yeah, actually, you can be 18 and older. And some of y'all hating. Now, ladies, hate don't look good on you. You my sister. I love you. But you doing too much saying 21 and older. You showing your jealousy right now. Okay? You showing your jealousy right now. This girl is on the dating app. Are you on the dating app talking?
Wait a minute, y'all. Just listen how this don't even make sense. Every person over the age of 25, every person over the age of 25 gonna have a problem maybe finding a person maybe a little bit older, blah blah blah. They having fun, they doing all those things, right? She has an opportunity. She's a college student. She's religious. She has an interest right there. She can go to all the religious classes at her college. She can hang out in the religious thing at another college, go to another college party, go to another college social thing. There ain't no way somebody looks as good as her at the age of 20 need to be on no Kendra G show. That's why it's a red flag.
All that shit in the comment section, worrying about her 60-year-old birthday. Now, ladies, you know I rock with you and I love y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all when you showing your insecurity. So keep writing 21.
Exactly, Project Leroy. Exactly.
And you're gonna be the older insecure woman in the comment section. Just FYI.
Don't do.
Now
Kendra throwing shade. Kendra trying to throw shade. What kind of man you
looking for?
Like I said, Christian. I don't like tall men. I'm 5'4", and if you're 6'3", I can't do it. I'm
surprised. I'm thinking. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm trying to think if anyone has ever said no to tall men on my show. I don't think in the 5 years a woman said no tall men. Like I know there's been women without height preferences,
right?
But never you can't be tall.
See, yeah, men don't. Everybody think I'm lying when I say that, but it's because my dad is like 6'7". My uncle is 7 foot tall. Tall men run in my family, and I don't like someone overshadowing me. Don't get me wrong, I want someone taller than me. I'm 5'4". 5'6" is perfectly fine with me. Like just a few inches taller than me. I gotta reach up a little bit to reach you. That's fine. But if I gotta stand on my tippy toes, no, thank you. Now you gotta have a little height because then my brothers and my dad's gonna intimidate you. But just my size.
Okay. All right. Okay. So wow, this is the first. Shouts to the 5'6" man. You are tight. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
No, I can't do bi. Only because I can't be cheated on.
You can't do bi? What do you mean? Oh, like bisexual? What? Most of us can't do bi, honey. That's a.
What am I? Standard. Like I'll get my feelings hurt. Like I'll cry. What else? I'm from Louisiana, like the South, not from New Orleans, but the South. I can't do dudes that want to be so-called in a gang. I grew up in a type of.
See, now we going through the goofy territory. This is the goofy territory. I mean, maybe this is what they talk about when they're 20 years old, which means she shouldn't be on a dating app because you're too immature to be on the dating app. First, she said don't have to be too tall. Then she said I can't do bi. Then she said I can't do the gang thing. Of course, we get all that. I don't understand what's going on. Y'all please hit that like button coming in. Like button coming in. Cash apps are great. Super chats are welcome. Don't like to work for free. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Super chat, cash apps. Thank you very much. Okay.
Area like that, I can't do it. Somebody who's more stable and don't want to play pretend. Yeah, just like pretty basic, man.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, besides the height, like I like every race. I find almost every race attractive. So if you look fine to me, then you look fine to me.
Okay. Right? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I'm in college, so no. As long as you have, like, I'm planning to make a certain amount of money in the future. So long as you have a plan, yes. But if I'm in college, I'm 20, I expect you to either be in college, almost graduate, then.
Well, let's get to that question. What's the age range you want to date?
20 to 25.
Yeah. So you want to date within your world?
Yeah, she wants to date a young guy.
Sorry, you old fart.
Oh yeah, I can't do old.
Wait a minute, say it again. What are you doing, Diddy verdict in? What do you mean Diddy verdict in? Oh, we're gonna talk about the Diddy verdict? Yeah, after this. After we get done with the two ladies, yes.
I've been asked out by a 35-year-old. I can't do it.
Okay, listen. I think you're.
She said, I ain't dating no old men. She said no. She said 25. Looks, most women are attracted to men within 5 years of them. Most women are. We're not normally attracted to men that are 10, 15, 20 years older than us. Unless he's exceptionally good looking, we would not date him. Most women won't.
You're dope. I think you're dope. You have a lot of great qualities.
Of course she has great qualities. She's 20 years old. If I could be 20, the world would be a dangerous fucking place if I could be 20 years old again.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, okay, hold up. I got pajamas on, but this should be fine.
Okay. Oh,
damn, she's skinny.
So
yeah, she's really. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah,
He's so cute. Would you date a guy with kids?
I don't want kids at all.
She's a baby. She's young enough to be my granddaughter. She's old. Well, she's a little bit too old, but I mean,
so you don't want kids ever?
Mm-mm.
Woo! Okay.
I'm selfish.
Okay. Well, I think there might be some. So you don't want the guy to have kids either?
If my kid had a kid this age, I'd be like, you come over here and stay with me. You come over here and stay with me, because then I'll teach you the things you need to know. You come over here and stay with me. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, back up. What did she say? What? Hold on.
He's so cute.
Okay.
Would you date a guy with kids?
I don't want kids at all.
So you don't want kids ever?
She don't want no kids. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's nothing wrong with that if you would have said it at the age of 30 something. But you're saying it at the age of 20 when you haven't even experienced your life yet. You haven't even experienced the things in your life that would make you lead you to those kind of choices. You haven't been on the planet long enough to seriously consider that no child thing.
Okay.
Yeah, she talking crazy. She talking great. That's the whole point of Kendra not having people on here this age. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the whole point of not having children. I keep saying children, she's not a child, but having people under the age of 21 on her show, because we have this kind of dialogue.
Okay. Well, I think there might be some. So you don't want the guy to have kids either?
No.
Okay. So you want a guy who...
You see, she's saying, I don't want him to have kids. That means it's a narrow window, young lady. And 30, you see how the difference between a 20-year-old and a 30-year-old will think. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of not trying to deal with people on a not trying to wife a person this young, because their thinking evolves, and sometimes that evolution outgrows you as a spouse. Because if you're older and she's 20 and you're 30 something, she's gonna outgrow that relationship. You have to be similar in age to experience the wonders of the same thing. Is when, I mean, I just couldn't date nobody young like that. It would just drive me nuts.
Doesn't want kids, which is 2025, and never wants kids.
Yes, I'm selfish.
Why ain't Kendra push back on this? Why didn't Kendra push back on any of this? Why am I wrong, Ty Pro? I don't understand. What's wrong? Because they know what, I don't see you wifing nobody that young. And you older. I don't see you wifing nobody that young.
If a man has kids, I want him to focus on his kids. And at the same time, I want somebody who doesn't have kids because I want them to focus on me.
Okay.
Forever. Focus on her forever without having any kids.
Okay. So, all right, fellas, this would not be the girl for you if you want to procreate. If you want to procreate,
right?
You know, I've met men, and straight men who never wanted kids. I had a guy friend when I lived in Philly. He was attractive, got married, and I remember he was like, he did not want kids. He wanted to enjoy his life with his wife. He did not want kids. And then I saw him like 10, 15 years later, still married and still no kids. And I was like, you were really serious about that. He was like, I was very serious. I knew that I didn't want to be a dad. I want to travel the world and have a good time. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, same.
So it does happen. It does happen, you know? It does.
Yeah, but it's not like women. Women are different. We have that biological urge that will hit you at some particular point to have children, to procreate. And so it's unusual, unless you're older, to say no.
Happen. All right, we got some more paid questions for you, child. Let me get to these paid questions. We already did it. Sam said, looking forward to the Kendra Cam.
Get to the Kendra Cam. We got all the goofiness out of the way.
Stillmatic said, from Louisiana, native, how many tats do you have?
2. I have this one on my chest that I got last year, and then I have one on my arm that I got when I was 18.
Okay. Onak said, I'm not sure if it's a girl or a guy. Very pretty skin, nice hair, good luck in school, young lady.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did Kendra really want a baby by Ashy Foot? She wanted a baby by Ashy Foot. She in her 40s, and she wanted a baby by Ashy Foot. So why didn't she push back on this young lady and say, hey, at some particular point, blah, 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 it will, if it comes upon you. She even wanted a baby at 40 something. Come on, Kendra.
It was another comment, but it was for the last caller. Okay, so when was your last relationship?
So I was a nerd in school, so I was never in a relationship. I tried like getting with one of my friends.
Speaking about relationships, trying to form a relationship, no experience with a relationship.
That only lasted 2 months. So technically never.
But she's on a formal dating show, ready to meet strangers and have dates. What's going on?
Yeah, you're 20, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Never.
You're a virgin?
Yeah, I was raised on Christian values, so.
That don't mean you got to be a virgin because you're raised on Christian values now. Let's be clear. There's plenty of Christian valued people out there. It just means your hymen ain't broken.
2 girls tonight are going to break my ass. You and what was her name again? Oh, Shanette. Here's the deal. and I'm gonna put this PSA out there. She's looking for a guy within her age range, 20 to 25.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this: so you're ready to meet your husband? You want to meet somebody you can start planning life with?
I hope so. I like.
Oh hell no. Well, I don't know. I don't know. She ain't ready for that.
I take relationships seriously, which is why I don't get in relationships like people say after a month. I get like I need to be your best friend, right? So hopefully, yeah.
Okay. Oh, child, I'm gonna have to protect you, child. Now you know I own the dating app. So fellas, I'm about to go to her page and block any age over 25.
No, you need to go there and block your ashy foot men.
You know, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I want to do it, but I can't do it.
Oh,
No
yeah,
one over
you did
25
block
can
your
convince
ashy
me.
foot men.
People
You
try.
Africa.
No one over 25 could convince me to date
They're
them.
gonna try those too,
Date
girl.
them.
They're gonna try those too. But okay, I'm happy that is your discernment, your request. All right, and then 3 flaws. Is it actually your 3 flaws you have to work on? Oh no,
You ain't did the Kendra Cam neither, Kendra. Jesus.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh yeah, she did.
One, I never been in a relationship. A lot of people say that's a red flag. I personally think I took my time out to think about what I want in a relationship. So I don't know. 2 is I could be a little emotional. Like when I get in my feelings, I pull away. I like to sit in my room with God and think on my own, not really open up to other people. So I need to work on that. And 3, I thought about this and I forgot. Which is I could be a little childish. So like I take things very seriously, but sometimes I could just become a bundle of joy. Like I'm still very much like a Disney person. I love watching Disney movies. I could be very, I don't know. People like say I don't really.
This shit is dangerous. It's dangerous for her, and it's dangerous for men who actually listen to this facade, listen to this representative, and think she's old enough to have a relationship. She's not old enough to do that. She's just young enough to be dating, but she's not old enough to be in a relationship yet. Or a serious relationship. Let's put it that way.
Act my age. I'm more because I'm not a clubber. I don't like going out clubbing. I'm more of a homebody. I like reading, watching movies. If I do go out, I hate fancy stuff. Oh, about guys, I hate flashiness. I hate money. You can't buy me with money. Someone who pulls up and be like, oh, I hate it. I hate money showy. So I'm very much the type of person that I got pajamas on, but it should be fine.
Did the Kendra Cam?
Okay. Oh, you're so cute.
Train kind. I like spoiling myself for like listening to a baby cry.
Woo! She's telling you right now. Okay. Gazelle said the guy who was like 22, a virgin, is perfect. Oh yes. Who was the guy that was on the show recently? Oh, let me show you him.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
You apparently didn't like him.
You know, child, I talked to so many people on so many platforms. But let me see. I liked him. Let me see what his name was on the app, because he's on the app too.
Oh,
okay.
She's trying to find him.
He's
Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy.
Okay, let me see.
The one who.
Where you live?
Where you live again?
Didn't
go outside.
Louisiana,
he didn't get off the porch.
But you're kind of far. I think.
He had them dolls and shit in his room. He had
Carson. So Carson he's in Chicago.
Yeah, he had all
the dolls. He has my brother's name. That's
what he has your brother's name. Okay. Look, I'm about to send him a message for you.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna say I had this dope girl.
They be perfect for each other.
I had this dope girl on my show. All right, so I'm using the shoot your shot feature. What's your name on the app? Is it like that?
Yeah, the same thing.
But there's a couple Alicias.
Yeah, she saw him and she liked him, but sometimes they don't. She just realized he was the guy she was talking about. So maybe she is, maybe she ain't.
What's your name on the app?
Elisha 04.
Can you spell it for me?
ELISHA.
Okay, there's a couple. You have a user.
No, she's religious. She said she's strictly religious. That's why she's a virgin. The tattoos don't mean nothing. Tattoos just that's her doing whatever she got to do. She's religious. The whole point is he ain't gonna deal with her because he don't like ghetto girls. If she's ghetto, she doesn't seem to be, but he said he don't like ratchet girls.
What's her name?
It should be Elisha Ofor. I have my full name, Elisha Mitchell.
There's like 4. Okay, yep. Ooh, okay, let's get to it. Okay, I'm about to screenshot you, and well, go to his page and like his picture.
His Carson, that's his name.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you his username. Okay,
Carson.
I'm gonna tell you the username. Ooh, child, this phone. Oh, that's a cute picture.
Thank you. That's my
Okay.
birthday from last year.
All right, so his page. Look at me, child. So I'm gonna send him a screenshot of your page.
Yeah,
you can send
it would be nice. I mean,
photos.
even if they dated,
His
he ain't
name,
been
but go to
outside,
his page and push. It's KNAVE73. KNAVE73. Only thing is, oh yeah, he didn't want kids either. I don't know. No,
Yeah,
I don't
he
know if he
did
don't
say he
want
didn't
kids
want no
forever,
kids.
but he don't want kids right now. And that was something. Oh, y'all could be a good match. So
Yeah,
when you
he
go to
did
his
say that.
page, push the heart.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell him to heart you, and you guys can chat for free. If you have a match and liking each other, you don't have to pay to chat. I'm gonna say she's was he a virgin?
She be going out of her way for certain people. It's just certain people.
Yeah, he
That's
is a virgin.
and he's a virgin.
If you're not a if you a virgin, you go and get a virgin. If you like.
Why the hell would I go get a virgin? We both don't know what the hell we doing in the bedroom. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Block your ears real quick. Block your ears. I'm going to say something. Block your ears, Alicia. Block your ears. No, block. You got to hold your phone.
Hello.
Okay, block both ears so I can say this. If you like to eat behind like my other caller, you're going to find a man who enjoy it. Okay, I'm blocking ears. Okay.
Why would she say that?
All right, listen, I do think that you guys.
I mean, you said she's a liquor. She's a what?
Could be. I mean, he's in Chicago. You're in Louisiana, but it doesn't hurt to become friends. And I like that you guys are both
right.
Virgins, young, hip, and have your head right on your shoulders. And he's in your age category too.
Oh yeah.
So the cousins, shout out to the cousins, child. Look, I almost forgot. There's so many people on the show, but they spending money to tell me about him.
Yeah, he ain't bad. He's not bad for her.
The Hyundai said, "Great values, morals, beautiful. Do you have an older sister in her 30s? Wishing you the best luck. Don't let these YNs destroy your purity.
Young niggas.
Your purity." I think this one is. Let me tell you something. I think you good. I think you Gucci. I don't think nobody.
Why did her parents fail her, Erica? What happened? Why y'all think something is wrong with her? I ain't seen nothing that's wrong with her yet. What's wrong with her?
Manipulate you. You got your head on right. All the things that usually get these women, you already don't want. You don't care about the height.
There's 30 things. She done said 30 good things, and y'all stuck on the tattoo. Y'all stuck on the tattoo, but she done said 30 good things. Come on, y'all.
You're not into the flashy and the money. So all the candy that these men usually dangle to get these women, you're gonna pass those tests. I ain't worried about you. I think you're gonna be good. Yeah. I think no guy is gonna be able to manipulate you and play with you like that. So
I mean, it says something that she has.
I'm sorry, I'm the older sister.
Practice celibacy.
I have no older siblings.
Ooh, Office said. Office got mad at me, child. Office said, "How you gonna try setting them up when you never asked if she like him or not? Maybe she doesn't like him." Did I not?
Yeah, she's young.
But Kendra put her on here. So let me tell you how a dating app works. You're hating ass. You go on the app and you literally see people's pictures. That's the first impression. And then you like it or the star. They have a lot of things in common. Yeah. He's an attractive guy. He wasn't unattractive. they literally have very similar morals, as in not being out here trying to sleep with everybody, have a focused plan in their lives. And shout out to the women cousins.
Yeah, tattoos is not a celibacy thing, but it's not a whore thing either. Right? It's just a tattoo. It's not a whore thing either. Not every person that has tattoos is whores.
Or whoever the cousins that gave it to me first. Some of y'all just some damn miserable ass people. All we doing is introducing them. If they don't want to go to Bible study together, well, damn, they don't got to go to Bible study together. Maybe they want coffee, or maybe they don't want coffee. But
Damn it.
we just wanted her to know about him. And
That's
we
it.
want him.
Oh, shut up, Kendra.
It's not really looks for me anyway.
Well, no, I mean, the reason we brought him up, I mean, he is attractive, but outside of Carson, you know, he is your age. He's also a virgin. He had great morals.
Yes, Project Leroy. Yeah.
The things is focused. Okay, but how about this? If you don't like him, girlfriend, you don't have to reach out. So if we are pushing him on you, we will stop. We just, you know, we don't even do that a lot, to be quite honest. But we just felt like y'all are both dope humans, and we just felt like two dope humans. You know, maybe you guys could align, and then if not, that's fine too. But we just wanted y'all to each know about each other.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's definitely trying.
I mean, she's asking for a coffee date. That's all she asked for.
Hold on, there was a couple. Okay, I'm gonna cuss their ass. I'm gonna cuss their asses out next. Let me finish with you, and then I got some cousins in the comment section to cuss out.
What?
So let me finish with you first, cause who I'm on one tonight. All right, so it's Alicia. All right, let's do it. Did I ask you why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Why?
No.
Why?
I have goals. You know, I think about my future. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't use a guy for money. I don't like taking money from men. Actually, I hate it. I feel like I owe them something. All guys, they give you money and then they want to sleep with you. No, I don't have time for that. I like to pamper my own stuff. I get my own nails, lashes done, and I barely do that. I like to sometimes I don't know. Oh, I love going places. And like I said, I don't like flashy stuff, but like you want to pick me up one day and take a road trip for no reason? Let's do it. Like I love adventurous stuff, and it could be small stuff. We don't have to travel outside the country. I don't know. I think I'm a good time. I'm 20.
I guess this is on my spirit to say, and this is something for all independent women. And you reminded me of myself, where I can do everything for myself, and that's a great thing, right? You should be able to fend for yourself. But if you get into a relationship and this guy wants to get your nails done, don't say.
I'm definitely not saying no to that.
No, allow him to do that for you, because that will make him feel good doing that for his girl.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, that's the new line. That's the new script.
Like, once we're in a relationship, I shouldn't even have to ask. You should just want to do it for me, 100%. But in the beginning, I feel like if you do it in the beginning, guys, like I had guys.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did she just say that a guy should want to pay for her stuff, her nails and her hair and all that? And then Kendra said the same thing? Okay.
Guy friends who thought that if they pamper me, that means that I'll be with them. No.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. The whole presentation, I can't believe anything she says. Not that she's telling the truth, but the fact that she's fluid and flexible because of her age. She's only 20. One of the first ones I've ever seen under the age of 20 on Kendra's show. Kendra let her on, even though the girl told her she was less than 21. Okay. Now, she's 21. Of course, divine photos. She's going to be selfish. That's why as a man and you're looking for a wife, you don't go looking for a 20 or 19-year-old, because I like this. Nothing wrong with this, except if you're a man in a certain age range, she's too young for you mentally. Okay. Yes. Somebody said, yes, I have been hit on by women. No, it doesn't bother me, not one bit, because I know I'm not gay, so it doesn't bother me. I talk to them just like I talk to men and say, thank you very much, flattered, but not interested. Thank you very much. Keep walking, right? She's 20 years old. And Kendra obviously is desperate for some decent people to be on the show. So she picked her, 20 years old, got all of the typical answers from a 20-year-old, right? Nothing wrong with her, but bring her back. She's carpet eating. She's a virgin. She's religious. She seems to like men. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's why Kendra is having trouble with the guy. That's why I haven't done as many reviews on Kendra, is because she's scraping the bottom. She keeps coming up with less and less full shows. Remember when Kendra used to have shows and she used to have like 10 guests on there at a time? Boom, boom, boom. Now she get lucky if she get 2 or 3 good ones, right? So which is why I slowed down on the reviewing of that. But it is what it is. I don't think she's into lesbian activity. She hasn't indicated that. She said she's a virgin because she's celibate. Yeah, she's celibate because she's religious. That's what she said. And she hasn't practiced any kind of she hasn't been in a relationship. All of the things, these are good things at the age of 20, but they're bad things when you're looking for somebody to be in a relationship. Nothing wrong with her. She's just immature for her age. She don't want no kids. What man in his right mind would get with her when she says she doesn't want any children? Not an older man looking for a relationship. That's why I'm saying these people at this particular age, you're going to have this kind of dialogue and you're going to have this kind of mentality when you run into people. If you're an older person and you're trying to deal with this person, this age. But she's good for a 20-year-old. She's good for that other virgin boy. She'll help him get out and do what he got to do, and they'll have a good time and all that good stuff, him and her. But for a regular relationship, goofy.